Gentleman yields back for purposes. Does Mr. Massie seek recognition?
I move to strike the last word.
Gentleman is recognized.
The Democrats have real problems with the facts here on the 1994 to 2004 so-called assault weapons ban. You say that crime went down, but did you know that the sales of the so-called assault weapons went up during that period from 94 to 2004? The ban in 1994 was a ban on cosmetic features, such as a bayonet lug or a grenade launcher. Crime is not committed with grenade launchers. So the manufacturers and the gun control groups bemoaned this fact. The manufacturers, there were 6 in Illinois alone that quickly changed the cosmetics of the firearms and went back to manufacturing AR-15 style rifles within 2 years of 1994. So by 2004, the number of so-called assault rifles, what you all are calling assault rifles, had doubled during the assault weapons ban. So I'm at a loss to understand why they think that had a significant effect on crime. Here's the other problem they have. Almost all gun homicides are committed with handguns, okay? 95% of these homicides, in fact. So if crime went up because long guns, a different kind of long gun became available, well, how did that happen? Because the crime's not committed with long guns. Moving on, I would like to suggest, since the Democrats want to defund the police, instead of calling this the Active Shooter Alert Act of 2022, they should call it your On Your Own Act of 2022. I think it's very polite to let people know that they're in a dangerous situation if you're going to defund the police. Yeah, you should certainly let them know that there's not going to be any help on the way and that you should duck and hide. But that doesn't apply, actually, in the 26 states that have decided to institute constitutional carry, where law-abiding gun owners can carry a firearm. In fact, you may want to rename this the Lock and Load Act of 2022, because the good guys with the guns, I don't know if the Democrats know this, Mr. Benson pointed it out, but the good guys with the guns are going to be loading their guns when they get this alert. So you could, I don't know if you should call it the Lock and Load Act of 2022 or the You're On Your Own Act of 2022. Probably depends on if you live in a Democrat-controlled crime-ridden area, which gets me to my next point. You know, when you hear a gun go off in Lewis County, Kentucky, it's 10,000 to 1 odds that that is a legal discharge of a firearm. And the one chance that it's not, they're probably poaching a deer. Okay, you know, if you hear a gunshot in downtown Chicago, which actually is pretty frequent, I wonder if you're going to be able to turn this thing off so you can go to bed at night in Chicago, turn off the active shooter alert. Otherwise, nobody in Chicago is going to get any sleep. But if you hear this, and virtually anywhere else that Democrats control the gun laws and the police funding, that's going to be a problem.